So there.
Waiting to see when the excuse me, redirect kicks in. And that was my Doug Betts audio check. All right, here we go. Okay, dokie. Let's figure out what I want to do today. This is something I'm working on for the end of the stream. And I had this crazy idea earlier while I was contemplating my dad. Hello, Tony. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Jaden. Hello, Chris, and whoever else may or may not be watching at this time. Good morning, good afternoon, and in some cases, good evening to you all if you live across the big pond. All right, so I think the first thing I want to do, because I've already screwed up one thing this morning, is I want to come over here to the file, and I'm going to save the project as... And for now, ending announcement in copy. And I'm just going to go ahead and add one more word to that because I thought I had a copy already. And I'm going to put 4. Can I put these in there? You cannot. Can I put a dash in there? I can. 26-23. That way I know I did it today. And if I have to go anyway. So you'll get a notice up here. This is going to change when I hit save. There's a reason for that. William Dawson. Chris broke his... Yes, Robert. I know Greg is watching too. He called me. He's like, I don't use this phone very often, but I wanted to let you know. So now I have a copy of what I was working with. The reason for that is if I play this, you will see... Coyote drops in. Coyote bounces back. And he drops back down again. It's kind of messed up. Jaden, I'm going to say this for the last time. I'm content and happy with AT&T with what I have. I have a gig up, a gig down. I don't need to go to Xfinity. Please take my words to heart. Thank you. So, I like this, but I don't like it. There's things about it that I like. There's things about it I don't like. So I'm going to really come in here and tear this apart. I'm not going to do anything with the Coyote. So the first thing I want to do is I bring the Coyote in, figure out which one he is. It's not that one. It's this one here. So I'm going to move him out of the way so I do not mess that up. Now I'm going to verify that's the Coyote by clicking over it over here. And since it's on a different track, he shows up. I'm good to go there. So now I'm going to come back over here. The meep, I'm just going to move it. I don't want to mess with it either for right now. And I want to primarily work with the Roadrunner. And this is his ending position. Of the Roadrunner. Originally he starts right here and he comes down. So I think what I want to do is actually get rid of that for now. Go up here to the media pool and I'm going to grab the Roadrunner. Now that's interesting. Why is my media pool so doggone huge? Bring him down here and then we're good to go there. There's probably an easier way to do this. There's probably people. Hello, Long Dog. Good to see you. Chris is going on a fiber diet. Yeah, me too. So, to do what I want to do now, I simply want to highlight the Roadrunner. And if I mute the Roadrunner, the picture underneath of it's clear. I kind of demonstrated that yesterday, I thought. I took the whole picture, went to my edit, and took out the Coyote, took out the Roadrunner on 2 separate occasions. Because I really didn't think I was going to need this. But anyway, let us go to the Color tab. which I'm beginning to really like. And I'm going to turn off the gallery to give me a bigger picture. I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to just roll the scroll wheel to make it bigger, and that's cool. I'm going to grab the power window, which is called a window. They call it the power window, but I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to grab the, what is this one? Oh, that's the box. You know what? I'm going to play around with the box since I'm in this mood to mess around with stuff. So I am going to take this point, put it right there. Take this point, put it right there. Go find these points, put it right. Well, I need to move them out to about there, so I got to go move that other point, and then bring this point over here and put it about right. This gets real tricky in that I'm trying to not have too much of the cliff in here. That looks pretty good. So now I need to add an alpha output, blue dot right here, connect the alpha out to the alpha output, and nothing happens. Why does that happen? Okay, let's go look and see, did anything happen? Nope, nothing happened. Par for the course. The little golf joke there. So do I need to click that? Okay, that got rid of that. I don't want that. I want the Roadrunner. I don't want that. So this didn't work at all. So I'm going to Control Z the holy heck out of this. And then I'm going to go back to doing it the way I know to do it, which is the window. And what is this one? Oh, that's background. Go to here, and I'm just going to very quickly mask this out. Now, believe it or not, I think I can get away with doing it this way, oddly enough. And then if I come over here and add an alpha output and connect them, it should just show me. Okay, so now Davinci's really frustrating me because it's not working the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to be just the doggone silly that is what it's supposed to be. Okay, and to verify I'm doing this right, there I went through and robo-formed him out, and I have this one connect, this one checked to, that's what I want to show. So why is it not working here? This is weird. Right click, remove alpha output, right click, add alpha output, connect them. And it does. Okay, so I'm doing it right, just not getting something right. Let me see if by moving it over here, oh, there we go. Maybe because, no, that's not what I want either. Go back to the color tab. Yeah, close enough. Bring this down, but do I want? Yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to put this back over here. Go over here. Okay. May or may not work. Probably won't work. Oh, I already had it. All right. So that was fruitless. But does that one actually have? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, this one's got keyframes in it, and this one does not have keyframes in it. If I unmute this, he goes away. That's what I want. Okay, cool. I knew there was a madness to my purpose. So, what do I want to do now? Well, I'm going to put this over here, put that way over there, possibly delete that later. I'm going to right click, copy, And I'm going to Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. That gives me 5 instances of that. I'm going to put that on top, put that on top, put that on top, and put that on top. Go back to the beginning, and it appears that nothing is changed. Well, if I turn off the bottom one, he's still there, still there, still there, still there, and now he's gone. So this was my crazy idea this morning. What if I come in here and I offset these just enough that it appears like he's coming into I think the problem is going to be actually getting him set far enough away yet close enough away to do what I want it to do. And we'll see now. We'll bring over said coyote, put him back in the mix, turn it back on, go over here. Okay, that one's going to have to be moved. Yep, so this one's got to be moved, I think, to right there. And while that's running, I'll get catch up on chat. Looks like it's still a lot about fiber and non-fiber and internet speed. So I'm going to say this again. I've said it before. More than likely, I'll end up saying it again. I don't need a gig. I got a gig because financially it was the best thing for me to get for a lot of reasons. One, it locks me in to a specific payment from now until the day I either no longer live here or I'm living 6 feet underground. Other than that, I didn't need a gig. That and the fact they hooked it up the very next day just by me calling and they said, flip of a switch, you're good to go. So let's push the space bar and see if this does what I want it to do. No, I got it off. I'll probably have to do a duplicate rather than a copy because he's just in that one spot. And I know the effect I want. It's probably going to be actually done over in Fusion. So if I go over to Fusion, let's put this one back. And it's the same thing. So, doggone it, I was sure hoping this would work. Where's Wintermute when I need him? I'll click on that one. Go to the inspector. If I move him over, click on that one. Go to the inspector. Move him over just a little bit more. This might work. I don't know. Wow, that one's way off. No. Let's move that one out of the way. I had 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I got 4. This one's out of the picture. Let's see what this does. This is probably going to look, yeah, see, that's going to look horrible because this is where I think they need to be offset, not together. I'm going to do that a lot too. And I never can remember how to get out of this right here. It's either Alt X. There we go. I'd really like to know how I do that. All right, so now he's got to be last. He's got to be first. He's got to be second. And this one's got to be there, I think. Nope. He's moving the wrong way. All right. Go catch up. Great guy says Windows 11 is a glorified facelift of Windows 10. And yeah, Doug is going to Windows 11. Bobby Warren, Ken Stout Live. I had Josh send me an M2 drive, which I check about once. So he's probably, yeah. We kind of speculated that it would be there today, Doug, based on it said 1 to 5 business days. He mailed it last Wednesday, so we're kind of looking forward to that. So I think I took these the wrong way. So I'm going to come in here to this one, and that one doesn't show that it actually is. This one does. I'm going to put them back to 0. That one doesn't show being changed. Yeah, I don't think it is. So put it back, put it back, put it back, and put it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Let's see what that looks like. They're all going to be on top of one another. So I took them the wrong way. I need to start with the original one in the not that position. Baby Beast is working on updates 48% during the restart. Probably go pretty quick once it restarts. What little bit I do remember that. So I'm going to work with this one now. I don't want to zoom it like I'm doing right now. Besides, I'm on the wrong one. Get on the right one. I don't want that one. I want this one. And again, why is it doing this to me? Okay, so I don't want to zoom it. That was my original thoughts, that I did want to zoom it, but I don't want to zoom it. So I'm going to put the zoom back to 0. What I want to do is I want to move it. I want the first one to be, I think, right there. And I'm going to turn that one off. Then I'm going to go to this one. And I want the second one to be maybe right there. This is going to take a little bit more editing than what I'm going to be able to get done in a half hour. I can see that right now. I got to put it back to the original size and put it back to the original location. And if I play these all at once, it's going to look horrible because they're all sitting there in the same spot. So what I need to do now is I want the first one to be first. Gosh dang it, I hate it when that happens. I really do not understand what I hit to do that. I'm going to get rid of that. That got rid of a track. Good Lord. What do I hit to do that? So this is the coyote. Yes. So that one's good. I need to move the second one, the third one. Let's move him right to there. Okay. Kind of sort of works, but then we have remnants of what's left over from behind. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this in Fusion with the duplicate node, because best I remember in Fusion with the duplicate node, you do not get this residual left over. Or I could come in here and maybe go here, and at that position I could get rid of that like that, set a keyframe, and then play it. But the thing is, by doing that, by setting that keyframe, it's gone. So I have to come back to here, have to reset the keyframe by hitting the zoom, and then I want it to be at this location. I want it to be full. So I'm going to set a keyframe at the beginning. Interesting. This track is not showing up. Why is that track not showing up? Is that not? Oh. And Davinci's been rather hinky all day today, by the way. There we go. So now I got that back. Now I want to bring this back, and I want to put it about right there. I want to set a keyframe. I want him there. And then I'm going to automatically jump up to here. And I want to now get rid of that. And then I want to play that. And I think it's just going to be in the same spot. It is. So what if I come in here to this one, and if I move him did I minimize the wrong one? Looks like I did, because when I mess with the zoom, live, unrehearsed, unscripted debacle. Okay, now it moves. That's what I wanted to do. All right, so I need this one. Offset that. Going to hit play. Going to get to a certain point, and that should disappear. And that comes in. That's not what I want. So this one's the one I got to fix. That's easily to fix, because we just go get rid of the keyframe. I could do that a different way, but I just prefer to do it that way. Then we're going to grab said coyote and get upset. Oh, because I'm not on him. I'm going to grab said coyote and we're going to move him around. Okay, good. So one last time, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I've got 7 minutes. So I want the first one to be present at his normal position, which is what, 1, I think. Now let's move him over. Right, that's where he's supposed to be. That's where I want him to be at the beginning. Or do I? I don't know. For now, I'm going to go there. Windows 11 is complete. Wow, that's pretty good. So I'm going to set a keyframe here for this Roadrunner. And we're going to put him right there. That looks pretty good. Keyframe. And then I'm going to go on this guy to the next where I don't want him, staying on this Roadrunner, and we're going to make him disappear by just zooming him out to right there. That'll work, I think. And it automatically should have, I'll set a keyframe right there. Oh, you know what? Then let's play this. Thank you, Tony. That's my 5-minute warning. Appreciate that. We'll hit play. He's there. Yeah, I'll work on it. I still think it's going to be a duplicate node over in Fusion. I really think I'm going to have to go in here, go to Fusion, and get an image that's just the Roadrunner itself. Which I don't have. And then come in here, shift space, duplicate, add it, and then come in here to the duplicate node. How many copies do I want? Well, I want 100,222 copies. Let's just go with 5 for now. And then that gives me 5 copies of the Roadrunner. So if I offset these, Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to end up doing it. And then I'll just keyframe him so it gives the illusion that the Roadrunner is actually running up here and going meep, meep. So that's been the debacle of the day. 5-minute warning, the NFL gets 2 minutes. Yeah, I need 5. 5 is my 2. 5's the new 2, or orange is the new black, or something like that. Thank you, everyone. Tonight, 10:30 my time, 9:30 in the middle of the country, 7:30 on the West Coast. If you live overseas, figure it out yourself. I got a clock that shows me that, but I don't have that clock running, so I have no idea what time that would be. This will be interesting to see where this shows up. Oh, it showed up over here. So there's the clock. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:30. Central, 9:30. Mountain doesn't exist anymore because they jumped back over to Pacific. Pacific is 7:30. British Standard Time will be whatever the difference between now and 10:30 is. I'm too tired. Yes. Is it? I always thought it was meep meep. It might be beep beep. Oh, and speaking of that, I did download all of Fairlight's sound effects last night. And then if you go in here and search, like if you type in the word bird, then you get birds flapping, metal cage rattle, single bird, highlight it. You can't hear it, but it plays. Not what I was expecting. Not impressed at all. I'm going to go back to there and get rid of that. So I'm glad I made a copy of this because now I can continue to butcher it up and get it to work the way I want. And I will be really pleased if I get this to where I want it. I got it kind of sort of where I want it. I just want to improve it. Thank you all. William Dawson says it is meep meep. That's what I thought, but I'm no expert. I don't know. So what's this going to do when it gets to there? It'll be interesting to see. This is going to show, oh, when I keyframed him coming in like that and moving like that. Okay, cool. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you tonight. Maybe the Roadrunner has a lisp. Oh, on that note, I'm out of here. See you later.